got the night off, man, during the middle of the week. I don't know what to do. I got 2 actually.
Word.
Yeah, so that shit was crazy. Vodka was ice cold because I bought that yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And you know, I had a mission at the crib. I was waiting on the AT&T guy to
Well, see, you know, I went and got the little. You know,
he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, bro.
You know, I went and spent
It don't take no 3
$3
hours to hook up to my fucking telephone wire, bro. It's already laid out for you. All you gotta do is take that fucking shit, plug it in the slots. It's gonna light up if it's on. It's not gonna do shit if it's off.
Right.
That takes 2 hours. The fuck? So today we're here with episode 5, communication.
Communication.
Because had this fuck communicated with his teacher when he was in class, he would understand what the fuck he was doing, and it wouldn't take him 2 hours for this shit.
Communication is a 2-way street.
Word.
And I really need to get off. I've been on some 1-way street shit, man. I need to get off of that. I need to get off of that.
Word.
But it's like there's so many people I just don't want to listen to.
I be in that bubble sometimes.
Yeah,
I get in that bubble
like,
where I just tune everybody out and I just be in my own shit.
Right.
Normally that's when I'm conforming new album concepts.
Word.
You know, what do I want the subject matter to be about? You
And
know,
it's
that's
like,
when I get in my bubble. But people don't understand when I get in that bubble, I don't hear or know what the fuck's going on outside of my creative process.
And see, with
and that's the struggles of being, you know, loving the artist.
Yeah, no.
Weird.
I flexed on my baby mom because I'm more concerned about what I want. Yeah. And I haven't really been looking for what I need.
Word.
You know what I mean? It's been like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm looking for what I want. I might have passed up what I needed.
Right.
Being a dickhead. Thinking with my dick.
You know?
That's why I'm not getting to use it. Thinking with it. If I stop thinking with my dick.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Might run into something, man.
It's like bizarre, it's the upside down, you know? You gotta think opposite of what you feel.
Right. Cause like, I be doing shit. I do things trying to focus on my karma. And I think that's being selfish. So I fuck up my karma. Right? Cause like the other day, picture this shit. I go by there's a Muslim owned grocery store right at the end of Benton Road right there.
Yeah.
Really at the end of Barksdale.
Right.
And I stopped eating pork like in 2008. So when I found this place, I was really excited. And the other day, I came up like 50 cents short. But the dude let me go. He was like, you know, I ain't gonna plex you about 50 cents, man. You know, he didn't say that because he doesn't speak a lick of English. But that was the gesturing.
Yeah, it was implied.
You know, it was 44 cents.
Yeah.
I came home, took a shower, changed clothes. I put about $50 in my pocket, and I went back. I had about 50 cents to give to him.
Right.
So I pulled up at the store, and there's a black lady sitting out there, and she hopped up and she asked me, she was like, yo, could I hold like 50 cents to, I'm trying to catch the bus. And I'm like, damn, I owe these fools like 50 cents. I'm trying to get them the 50 cents. You know what, here, baby. I gave her $5.
Right.
But when I gave her the $5, I immediately thought, this lady a crackhead or something. And I think I canceled out whatever karma I might have.
Damn.
Like I really didn't have. I gave her $5. I thought about it. I hesitated. Then I gave her $5 because I wanted to give them 50 cents. I wasn't about to give them $5.
Right.
I owed them 50 cents.
Right.
I gave her a $5 bill, and I'm like, man, she probably a crackhead or something. And I think I canceled out my. I don't know.
But
I don't know.
You did the gesture.
Now, what
they do with it, that's their karma.
But my assumption
you know what I'm saying?
was negative.
Your assumption was negative, but you had a positive feeling of, you had a positive outcome.
We won't know
because of the fact that you gave it to them. Even though you thought, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was like. We ain't nowhere near a bus stop. That's what I was thinking. And then I'm like, 50 Cent ain't gonna get you no goddamn where. So it's like, how much you got? I couldn't ask her all that.
Right.
So I just, boom, here. I gave her $5 and I said, make it happen.
She made it.
And I turned around and I was like, what is she about to go make happen? That bitch probably a crackhead or something. And then, like I said, I hadn't even gotten the door before I thought that. And then I was like, man, I don't know. Did I do something good right there, or did I just pay her for making
to the car? Yeah, contribute to a hustle.
I don't know. But not knowing, I made that terrible assumption and I said it out loud, so I put that energy out there.
Right.
And I don't know, man. My karma, I don't know.
Man, if you can figure this out, hit us up. What's our email? It's blacksoapbox@gmail.
Gmail, yeah.
The Black Soapbox.
3 X's.
3 X's.
Because we getting raw.
@gmail.com. Email us and let us know if you have any suggestions to what DJ Cuddy out just experienced with this woman. And the $5. Was it good karma? Was it bad karma?
I've been having rough karma with people, and when it comes to asking me for things, on the corner, it's mostly negative experiences.
Right.
On my part, like last summer.
It's not your negative energy, it's theirs.
Right. But
like, they just know how to suck you into their negative bubble.
Yeah,
and then that's when they take advantage.
Last
because they
summer,
know you're of good heart. So they play the innocent role to get whatever they can get out you, to go do some negative shit.
But I've been being a dickhead for a long time, so I don't know how much I catch. It's just what I do. Last summer I tried to give a bum. Excuse me. I don't know if the guy was homeless. I don't know. I tried to give this guy a blueberry muffin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had took it to work one morning, didn't get around to eating it.
Right.
And I had seen him out there on the corner. He asking folks for change. I bring him the muffin that I had in the car. It was warm, because, you know, it's hot outside.
Right.
And I was like, here you go, man. I see you at McDonald's all the time. Instead of eating that shit, you know, and he looked at me and he was like, what's that? And I was like, it's a blueberry muffin. And he looked at me and said, oh, I don't eat muffins.
Really?
His voice, it sounded like a Dave Chappelle skit. And I'm looking at
it's like you insulted him. Like,
you got these
how
dirty
you insult me with this muffin?
He dirty from head to toe, bro.
Bruh.
Sitting on the
Same
sidewalk.
dude that come get the cans from John.
Not him.
Not him?
No.
Okay.
Younger guy.
Okay.
He's always at the Kroger right there. But he be at the Mickey D's sometimes.
Yeah.
Or by that Circle K right there. Like,
yeah,
same,
yeah.
But like, oh, I don't eat muffins. It was the O that pissed me off.
Like,
that's what pissed me off.
How dare you, sir? How
right.
dare you?
He totally took that tone with me.
This muffin.
And I'm standing there. I've extended my arm at this point, so.
Yeah, for real, fam?
The first image that flashed in my mind was to peg him in the head with it. Then I wanted to kick him in the face because he was sitting down.
Yeah.
And I was angry.
And you sitting down.
Yeah.
With the mush. How dare you, sir?
Oh.
Serve me such a ridiculous muffin.
A blueberry? It was from Sam's.
Eat muffins.
It was from Sam's Club.
I'm just saying though, bro.
You know them bitches.
Them shit's like $3-4.
You gotta pay $100 to get the card to get the access to these muffins, nigga.
Yeah, then you gotta pay $4 for them shits.
And then
I do not like muffins, sir.
And then to add insult to injury, you know, I turn around with the muffin. It wouldn't fit in my pocket, so I had to walk away with it. Awkward. I'm just walking off with the muffin.
Yeah, like this motherfucker.
And a lady sitting in her car, she had pulled up, and she said, that was so sweet. And I said, he didn't want it. I got mad at her for ad-libbing when I was like, he didn't want it. And then I hop in the truck like, what the fuck's wrong with me? I like muffins. If I was sitting on the goddamn corner
sweating hot,
dirty,
you know what I'm saying? Not knowing where my next meal coming from.
A styrofoam cup full of change.
Yeah.
And a nigga give me a muffin.
And a motherfucker, sir.
I would have took that muffin.
Not eat muffins, sir.
Like
be gone with you and your fucking muffin.
I was the weirdo. I was the weirdo with the muffin.
How dare you?
I was the weirdo.
You know what I'm saying? How dare you?
It was a lack of communication.
Lack of communication.
He immediately let me know that he didn't like muffins, but I immediately questioned his whole character. If I'm homeless, bro, I'm gonna take what you. I lived in a '94 Ford Taurus for 4 months, yo. I've been homeless. That's why I don't fuck with homeless people, cause I seen the bullshit. That dude probably had more money in his pocket than I did.
Probably.
And I had been work all day.
To the point where he can just shit on a motherfucking offering of some food.
Food. Healthy food. This muffin was from Sam's Club.
You know what I'm saying? $4, $5 shit.
You need a membership.
And you sitting
to purchase these muffins, nigga.
Yeah, you sitting out in the heat, leaned up on a motherfucking store. But you have
the audacity.
Yeah. You have enough.
But I couldn't even react, y'all, cause like I said, I'm working on my karma, but I'm a dickhead. So cause I'm wondering now if I had pegged him with the muffin. What if he had adjusted his attitude for the rest of his life?
Right.
Maybe that was a lesson that he should have learned that I failed to teach.
Maybe.
Because a year later, I feel like a dickhead for trying to give a homeless dude a fucking muffin, man.
That he turned his nose up to.
Sitting down.
Sitting down on the curb on his ass, stay on to be down.
I've been at work all day, bro. Because I hadn't got the night job at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, let me do something for somebody else.
Right.
But I don't want to give you no money. Give you something that'll nurture you while you out here panhandling, you motherfucker. He probably sitting at home watching YouTube, probably pulled up in a fucking BMW.
Oh, bro.
Fucking dickhead, man.
That's what they do, bro.
But like I said, the other day I gave the lady the $5, but I immediately assumed that she had a drug problem. And I don't know, man.
You don't know after that, it's like skull to win.
I'm trying to get it right, man.
Yeah,
I'm not communicating with my child's mother very well at all, which is affecting my communication with my daughter. Right. And it's all on my part.
Right.
But I'm stuck in this spot where I'm mindful of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's other immediate things that I have to address before I can devote time into that. Because that's what it's going to have to be. It's going to have to be time. Because
it's like I have time. I do have some time.
Right.
But I'm in an emotional place where I'm being a dickhead, man. I'm focused on what I think, how I feel, and I don't know what I'm concerned with other people understanding that.
Right.
So I'm not even giving them the time to take it in.
Right. And sometimes it's necessary for you to achieve some of the goals or short-term goals that you set for yourself.
Indeed.
You know, sometimes it's you know, and to people, you're going to come off as a dickhead because you're not letting them in to what's going on with you. Because I suffer from that too.
It's like
I could be a fucking asshole at times.
I'm letting you in to where I want you to go.
Yeah. So
it's like I'm not really in a vulnerable place.
Right.
I'm in a place where I kind of have control.
Absolutely.
And I'm using the air quotes because I've been called a control freak.
Yeah.
While I have control over nothing in my fucking life.
Real.
But I'm one of those control freaks.
Right.
While I lack control.
Right.
Because if I had control, bums would accept my muffins.
Mm-hmm.
And ladies that I give $5 to would tell me what they about to do with it, so I'm not thinking about it 3 days later.
Right. About where it's just, you know,
But
what
see, that's all
avenue has my $5 could, you know, led this woman to.
Yeah.
You know?
For all I know, she OD'd and she dead in a ditch somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? Anything.
But she might have caught the bus and got home safely to where she was just trying to get to. That might have got her a cold drink or something while she was riding the bus.
You know, hot strawberry sauce was...
I don't know. But that's me
hot strawberry soda.
I want to be in control of this information that I have no control of. I don't know if that guy was a bum. I ain't seen him since because I've been looking for the motherfucker so I could ask him, like, why'd you flex on me about this goddamn muffin? But I ain't got around to it.
No. But if this motherfucker was sitting down on the side of the store in the middle of the day, 9 times out of 10, that motherfucker was a bum.
Not true.
Well, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10. It just might have been somebody just walking to the store and it was fucking hot and tired and just took a break.
I lived in Alabama for 10 years and I remember a guy getting locked the fuck up for panhandling because he would work a 9 to 5, park his car at a gas station and then walk down to that first exit that you get to in Prattville, Alabama when you're going north on 65. He would sit out there and beg for change all
evening and shit.
Till the sun went down, and then would hop in his car and drive off.
Drive off. We got 4 or 5 hours where he just hustling change out of motherfuckers.
So you don't know. And like I said, I was homeless for 4 months. I stayed in the Salvation Army for about 40 days and 40 nights. I've been eaten by bed bugs. I have seen people that call each other friends steal from each other.
Yeah.
I've almost seen a fist fight over 55 cents. Which purchased a can of soda. And I've also seen them dudes hustle, man. Being homeless, you kind of see the bullshit that some of them do.
Right.
And it made me, I became more mistrustful of homeless people after being homeless myself.
Right. You got to experience their world and...
A 94 Ford Taurus is not a home.
No.
But shout out to my father-in-law let me borrow the car while I was... It wasn't even in my name, man. Real shit. I lived in something that didn't even belong to me.
Word. And, you know...
The bums I was around would have took that goddamn muffin and sold it to somebody.
Yeah.
Or traded it for something that they wanted.
Right.
I ain't never...
Nobody...
I don't eat muffins.
Really? You...
I almost got into one of those road rage incidents after that. I jumped in. What the fuck, man? This nigga just... Like, I was mad at everybody else because I couldn't even react to this.
Yeah, like, ooh, this motherfucking...
It's crazy. It's so much easier.
Oh, mush you was.
It's so easy to communicate something negative.
Yeah.
Why?
That's easy.
Why?
To communicate something negative, that's easy because you're looking for an emotional dagger, trying to hurt. So negativity gives you...
You operating downhill.
Yeah, and your lower soul place.
Thinking what you did.
You're 9. But anyway, and that what leads you to making decisions where, you know, it brings on the bad karma.
I lash out when I want to be left alone.
Me too.
But I don't know how to say...
Leave me the fuck alone without saying leave me the fuck alone.
Right. Because it might be imperative. And then...
Yeah. See, I put headphones on. Especially when I'm listening to tracks because I'll listen to a track for about 2 or 3 weeks before I come up with a concept of what I want to talk about.
You want to get all the angles.
Yeah, I want to get all the angles, the highs, the lows, the drops, the mids, the bridges, you know, all that's important.
Word.
So, but I need time for that because I'm going to listen to this track probably 100 fucking times until I learn where I need to put the lyrics at. But in order to do that, I got to tone everything else out. Because
just for a little while.
For an hour. Because I'm in a creative process of learning the production. Because I feel like the people that produce these tracks, you know, they spent time to make sure that shit was quality for you to, you know, use it to your advantage.
Word. So to the best of your ability.
Best of your ability, right? So it's only fair that I put in the same time and dedication that this dude put into making this track.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to study it and I'm going to learn it.
It's a two-way.
Yeah, it's a two-way thing because I'm trying to get the best out of it like you're trying to get the best out of it.
Communication.
Communication. You know, but communication takes patience. You know what I'm saying? And it also takes repetitiveness. And it also takes discipline. Because you got to tune out everything that's going on. You got to put your phone down. You know what I'm saying? And you got to get inside that track and you got to learn it so that you can tell the story to it so it'll blend well so that when people hear it, they can feel it. Words bond. Yeah, that was your rapper moment for all you guys out there that do that.
But no, but that applies to any.
But it applies to life too.
Yeah.
You know,
like when if you're a painter, you're trying to communicate something. It's a two-way thing.
Right.
So you choose your tools, you choose your medium, whether you're a painter, sculptor, or whatever, and now you're trying to communicate.
Right.
Even though art is ambiguous, it's still, you know. I do not want to be a burden, an emotional burden.
Right.
To my child's mother, or my child, or her sister.
Absolutely.
But I know that I am if I continue to act and make the decisions that I have been making.
Word.
So, I chose a very negative route to stop that until I figure the fuck out how not to do that.
I see where you're coming from.
But I did not say that on the last full moon or in the last couple of weeks. So just shout out to my, they know who they are.
Right. Because, you know, and this, you know, this goes out to all men. Understand this. You have a queen in your universe. When I say your universe, that's your thoughts, your actions, your life, your timeline that includes this person that you're emotionally attached to. So you're two planets in your own universe, so two is one. Now, just like the planets in the solar system, we all connect and we rotate on the same groove, but as we do, one rotates faster than the other. Now let me put my cup down and give you some scientific information real quick. Now,
do I need my, do we need a calculator?
Not yet.
Okay.
We may not need a calculator yet,
Okay.
but I just want to prove a point on how, you know, when they say we are in tune with the universe, here's an example. We are masculine. We're men. We're masculine. So we're of the sun. Sun rotates around the earth, and the sun makes rational decisions. It's for growth,
seasons change,
for warmth. You know, it has certain duties that it does.
The water cycle.
The water cycle,
things.
you know, the rains, but it's rational and it's patient. Then you also have the moon. That's the feminine energy. Although